In 5, 4, 3. I think we're live. Hi guys, how's it going? I am so excited to have my girls on with me so we could chat it up this week. Yes, I'm very excited to be here, guys. I hope you guys heard all that intro. Do you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves? I mean, I think everybody knows who we are, but just in case.
Why not?
Hey, I'm Natasha. I'm Book Diva 401 on Instagram.
I'm Christina from Books and Chris on Instagram /YouTube.
Alicia_reads. I do not do the YouTube. I just jump on everyone else's page.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I am a freeloader of the YouTube community. I am that person.
And if you guys don't know, my name's Carrie. Hopefully you guys know who I am, and you guys are on my channel, and I'm so happy to hang out with all you guys. And of course, we got to start off this chat by saying our girl Chris is friggin' famous. She's famous. I'm glad to know her. She's on Oprah, which we'll talk about all that on Saturday, I'm sure. But I just wanted to give her a shout out because now everybody knows who Chris is.
You get a car.
We knew her when.
That's right. So one day when she gets big, hopefully she'll remember small people.
Stop! My head is not fit in the screen.
We don't need a car. We just want like unlimited access to bookshop.org. So you don't need to give us like cars. It's like you get gift cards and you get gift cards to bookshop.org.
Honestly, mine would be simple. Just give me a shout out. Just be like, hey, Carrie, how's it going? Like,
you guys are coming with me wherever I go, if I ever go anywhere.
Awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool if they like brought us on like on a morning show?
Like, ladies are the book gurus of romance.
Yeah,
right.
These girls just sit around and drink wine and read books. We like them. Yeah.
Maybe someone from the talk out there is out there.
That Chris? I read about her in an article. Yes, boo boo. I was in the article. I was in Oprah magazine. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Look, I was in the magazine. They said my name. Look, Books of Chris." He was like, "Send it to me." Now he has it on his Instagram, like all proud.
Oh, that's so cute.
That is super sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. If I was on Oprah, I think I'd fangirl for like a week.
Yeah, I love Oprah. So
I'm a little bit mad with Oprah at the moment, but whatever.
Don't even hate it.
Because she hasn't made a statement yet about what's going on in the Weight Watcher community. I'm not in Weight Watchers anymore. I used to be years ago, but the racial issues that are in the community right now and the fact that she's not addressing it is really rubbing me the wrong way.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I don't have cable. Like I'm like disconnected from the world, and I like it that way. My anxiety's low, so please explain.
I don't have cable either, but apparently this all started earlier this year where Weight Watchers was their number of white influencers to their number of other race influencers in their ambassador program is really, really, really sad. And one of their ambassadors apparently got online and made some statements against Black Lives Matter, was just making some real ignorant comments. And Weight Watchers didn't address it. They kept promoting her. They didn't do nothing. So now you have all these ambassadors that are like, they're leaving the program. They're like, I can't support, an organization that is not going to stand up for what's right. So I keep waiting for Oprah to kind of come out and make a statement because, I mean,
she's a person, right?
Her voice has been so big throughout this whole movement all year, but your own organization has issues, girlfriend. I need you to say something about it. So
she's a big Weight Watcher spokesperson, right? Like, I mean, not.
Doesn't she own part of the company?
She is the Weight Watcher face. She is
right.
Yeah. So
that's no good.
Interesting. Yeah. And that's not the only business that's having problems right now. Apparently, in the book community, I watch my girl Jess Owens. She's awesome. She's fabulous. If you guys don't know who she is, I will put a link down below so you guys could go see what Jess Owens is talking about, because she's got all the latest gossip. And I go on there, I watch it, I love it, you know? And she's talking about some authors, and I want to know your guys' opinions on what you think should authors rag on people who are giving honest reviews? What do you guys think?
Hell no.
I don't think they should, but do I think that they do? As evidenced by what Ellen Hildebrand, and was that who it was? Who she
Right?
She wrote somebody back saying like, I might as well not live my life or something.
Right,
She wrote something very dramatic back.
Yeah, I might as well die or something.
Yeah.
Not die. I might as well not, like, what were the exact words? There was an exact sentence of, now I'm not going to live, or something like along those lines, because the review was negative. And I think I understand authors put their heart and soul.
She said something like, comments like this make me wish I wasn't alive, or something like that, right?
Right. That's exactly, I think, what it was. And here's the thing, is what I think. And this is my 2 cents, you know, and that's that. But I mean, I know these authors put their heart and soul to these books. But as a person who picks up the books, pays money for them, I should be able to give my honest review about it. So if I read a book a 2-star, a 3-star, instead of attacking the reviewer, why don't you kind of look at what they had said and see if there's any merit to that? Because I'm going to give my honest review, and, you know, some people DNF that, and there's a reason for it. So I don't know. I think honest reviews is what makes the book industry the book industry. Not everybody's going to get 5 stars. Not everybody's going to like your stuff. Not everybody. I get thumbs down all the time. You don't see me saying, oh, I get thumbs down. Oh no. You know, like, it's part of the entertainment industry. Like, you're going to get people who don't like your stuff. I think authors.
Yes. Well, in any job, you're going to get people who don't like you. Like,
Right.
You're always going to have somebody who doesn't like you. I think the issue with the Bookstagram thing and Ellen Hildebrand was that she wasn't tagged. Like, she went and physically searched out the hashtag's name. And that's part of putting a review out there with a hashtag, is so the author necessarily doesn't get tagged in it and doesn't see.
You don't think maybe
other negative
told
stuff.
her, like, yo, look, this is what I saw?
That person's review was that bad. It wasn't like, this book sucked. I think her review was just like, I didn't like it because XYZ. It wasn't like, this is the worst piece of crap I've ever read. It wasn't like she was destroying the book.
No.
I think she was really just giving.
I think she gave it a 3.5 or something.
Yeah, she just.
It wasn't a
5.
bad. It wasn't a bad rating at all.
And
I'm wondering if this quarantine is really getting to these authors. There's another YouTuber. His name is Gavin, and he gave his honest review on some. There was nothing wrong with the review that he gave. I listened to it. You're allowed to say what you did and did not like about a book, and he wasn't trashing the author.
No.
He was simply saying what he didn't like about the book. And now I've seen at least 2 or 3 authors like literally come after him on Twitter, and I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Reviews are, you know, our opinions, and we're allowed to have them. So if you can't take it, then maybe you need to go find another profession.
And what's really interesting is, if you made that list, I would want to know, like, I wouldn't even attack him, be like, I would listen to it. I'd take his recommendations if they were good. If they weren't, I'd take it with a grain of salt and I'd walk away. If I was seeking him out, he wasn't tagging anybody. So obviously these authors are seeking these reviews out. So they shouldn't go and attack these consumers for their opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I definitely gonna link Jess Owens' video below.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate though, real quick. I want to play devil's advocate.
I love it
because I'm in the mood. I just want to be a little.
You go,
girl.
But
okay. So let me put myself in the author's mind, right?
Right.
If it's a influence as 20,000 followers, and this influencer is giving a negative review on a book, how likely is it that those people that follow that person are going to pick up that book and read it and give it a shot for themselves?
I don't think that matters, because whether you're an influencer or not, people who read books share their opinions about the books that they read. And going into that profession, you should know that you're not going to write a book that the entire world loves. That just doesn't happen. You cannot please everybody.
Negative advertisement. Right, but it's negative advertisement.
It was negative advertisement. Me telling my sister about a book that I didn't like is negative advertisement. It's just not public. It's still negative.
But it's a different platform. But it's a different platform. You're sending out that information. I think it does. I mean, I can understand how it would hurt them.
That's a risk that you take as an author. And for somebody who has 20,000 followers, even with a bad review, there's billions of people in this world. So 20,000 followers is just a drop in the bucket. But you still, my whole thing is, you still don't go after that reviewer. I mean, these authors are literally, I mean, Gavin is getting like some hate. And to me, that's going to turn me off more than what he said about your book, you going after a reviewer. Because I read books that even people say they don't like. If I read a description and it still intrigues me, even if somebody gave it a 1 star, I'm still going to read it, because my tastes are my tastes and they're different than everybody else. So I'll be the judge for myself.
I think you're right in the fact that they should attack them. But I think they're valid in having their own feelings. I mean, the way Ellen Hildebrand came out was a little like dramatic. That was a little dramatic. But I can understand how they would feel, you know, like I'm not an author. Bree's in here and I know she's an author. Bree, you might want to tell us what you think, but that's your work. That's your art. That's something that people work extremely hard for. So I think that for it to be negatively reviewed on such a big, I can understand why they might feel the way they feel.
And they're entitled to feel that way.
Someone, that's
not. I agree with.
But as an influencer too, you have to think if you go. Yeah.
Well, and I agree with the way he went about it. He wasn't trashing. It's different when so if an influencer goes on there and they're just trashing the whole book and really not giving any valid points as to why they didn't like it. Okay. Yeah, that you probably crossed the line. But if you're just simply saying, I didn't like this book because of X, Y, and Z, this doesn't work for me, there is nothing wrong with that. But you're right. Authors are entitled to have their feelings, but they know it's just a risk that you take when you go into that profession.
Right.
Well, and I think
I'm gonna go back to what Bree had said. Am I freezing here? Sorry, guys.
A little bit.
You're good.
Okay. Can you know? Can you hear me now? Sorry, guys. I'm freezing. I'm totally frozen, huh?
You're fine.
You're good.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to go back to what Bree said, that any advertisement is good advertisement. So I'm going to go with the part of like, there's been my booktubers that have given 1-star reviews, but I'm going to go check it out on Goodreads, you know, just to see what they sometimes say. And sometimes I'm like, I'm going to give this a shot. So I feel like sometimes any advertisement is good advertisement. I think that happened with Bridgerton too, about some of that negative advertisement, and people kind of perk their interest to go watch it. I don't know.
I think as a person who has 20,000 subscribers, or at any platform, if you're a booktube or a bookstagram, and you don't like a book, you can say that. And people, I think, come to your channel or your blog to get an honest review, and you don't want to like blow smoke up someone's ass saying like, this is the best book I've ever read. And then they get it and they don't like it. And not that they're going to blame you for not liking it, because everyone has their own personality, but I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by not being honest. I mean, no matter what your job is, creatively, if you are a garbage man, you're going to get like, if you are a postal worker, you're going to get feedback from doing your job negatively, positively, and you just have to take it, like be a grown up. I don't think you attack people for putting out their opinion. So
yeah, that's my whole thing is their
like,
actions.
don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Right, because
And I don't like them coming after these reviewers.
well, here's the thing. As an author, could you imagine if like a Colleen Hoover did that? Doesn't she have like 100,000 to 200,000 followers? Like you wouldn't want 200,000 followers down your back because you give bad reviews.
Colleen Hoover would tell if somebody gave her a negative review, she'd just be like,
I know. I was using her as an example.
I don't think she cares.
Yeah, for one iota. I'm just saying, like as an author, you're gonna gain those followers. You don't want to sit there and attack everybody. You don't have time for that nonsense. Like
apparently she did.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that Ellen Hilbrand, who I've not read any of her books, so I cannot judge her, nor can I write a review, good or bad. I have read nothing from her.
I have her books.
I mean, she's written like a ton of books. She's always on these like beach reads, best of lists.
Well, her books have beaches and sands and ocean in them. Summer of '69 and like
right.
So
let's talk about since we're on like this whole author kick, what do you guys think of LJ Shen? I'm going there because I haven't seen it. If anybody in the comments has seen any of the alleged bullying that's happening, but it's said that if someone gives a negative review, she'll have people bully these reviewers. She ends up giving arcs to people she knows that are going to give positive reviews to. So the same people are getting the arcs. And then there's also allegations against her about her copying covers from Kiera Cass. It's from the Selection series. What do you guys think of that?
I have never read anything by her just because she just has not appealed to me. It has nothing to do with her. I'm sure people who've read her books may like them, may not like them. I don't know. I have not read them. I think when you look at some of the covers next to each other, they are very similar. But
extraordinary,
really like an original cover. I mean, I do think they look very similar. I saw some of the screenshots from. I follow Willow Winters. If no one follows her, she's a great author. She writes a lot of short, steamy, sexy, funny. Willow Winters is her name, and like I like her. She's very cool. She did a whole Instagram story about this and how she's pointed it out in the past, that she has kind of been a little bit of a bully. And she screenshotted some of the stuff that she has said to people. And so I read it there.
Has she said anything after all these like allegations came out and all this gossip?
I haven't heard anything. So that's the thing, is that she's kind of staying quiet right now, but this is all secondhand knowledge. I did get a lot of this stuff from Jess Owens. I will link her video down below if you guys don't know who she is. So she does get all the credit for the information I did pick up today. And then I was on a live on Bree's channel as well, and they talked a little bit about the LJ Shen situation. So that's the first time I heard of it. And then I saw this video and got more information. But this is kind of like, at this point, I've heard a little bit here and there. I don't have a lot of hard evidence, but it's really interesting that these allegations are flying around about such a big author. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, like, yeah, it's hard because
I haven't read any of her books
away with it,
But in regards to the covers, though, I would say I'd give her the benefits of the doubts with the covers, only because I follow a ton of authors, and I have seen at least 15 to 20 authors, indie and mainstream publishing, say they really don't have much control over their cover art. Right. So in that aspect, I would say I'd give her the benefit of the doubt, because maybe and there are so many similar covers out there on the market. Mm-hmm. I'm scrolling through, especially in the thriller and mystery genre. I'm scrolling through and I see a cover and I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I already read that book? Yeah. And it's the exact same cover for a completely different book. So
it's like a guy running in a mist.
Right. And if they use the same artist for these different authors, I've always heard that they don't have a lot of feedback on their covers.
Right. And I've heard that too, where they outsource that. But it's just really interesting. Maybe they use, like you said, the same artist, but with the allegations of bullying, I think people look more into your work, and then that's where she gets into trouble. I just feel really bad because I did at one point really like her, but now I don't want to touch her books because at the end of the day, like, I don't approve of any bullying whatsoever. Like, that just is not a good situation.
I've never read her books, and I don't think there's been anything that has drawn me to want to read her books. So I don't know. Maybe, I guess I won't now. I mean, I don't like the whole bullying thing. There's no reason. There's no excuse to bully ever. I don't like it.
I don't know about the whole like giving arcs to people who are going to write favorable reviews, because I think that happens all the time. Right. Like, you're going to give somebody a free book if they're going to write a favorite. Like, you're just, you know, if you like that author and that author's team knows that you like them, and, you know, you're going to get those books. So, I mean, I feel like if you get it, you read it, and you don't like it, and then you write a crappy review and she comes after you, then that's wrong. But if you're getting the book because you've written good reviews and you genuinely like the author, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I like certain authors, and I'm always like grateful if they give me a book.
Yeah.
Right. And I may not like it. Be like, I just read a book by an author I love, and I do not like the book. And it is what it is. So,
and like I said on Bree's channel, there's so many good authors now. Like, you blink and there's a new author. So it's like, I kind of want to start giving those new guys a chance. Like, I found Adrienne Young 2 years ago. She's a brand new author. And that's why, of course, it has nothing to do with contemporary, but still, I think we need to start giving these new guys a shot because they're anxious. They want to do it, and they're nice. So,
I read a new indie author earlier this year, and I can never say her name right. Adeline Winters. Her book was like Seducing Hope, and I read that, and I mean, it was on Kindle Unlimited, and it was good. It was really good. I think I gave it like 4 stars. She was an indie author. She was very nice.
Brie, I'd like an arc, by the way.
Tori has a point in what she's saying. She says that usually the same arc team, and I know some PR, PR companies, author PR companies, it's the same kind of thing. If you don't give them high ratings, you start getting less and less offers for those arcs.
Right.
Well, that's fine, because at that point you might not like the books as much, you know? I mean,
but let's be honest.
It's a marketing resource for them. So, of course, they want to give those to people they know are going to give them good marketing feedback.
Right. But let's be honest.
If you
write a solid book, you're going to get those stars. Like, it's if you write terrible, it's going to be bad. Like, bottom line, like, if you got a good story, no one's going to give you low stars.
Oh, no, you're not going to anymore, Bree.
Aww.
Oh.
Well, I mean, but that does bring up
we all got them.
Item. Yeah, we all got them. I mean, and now we're going into 2021 where we may be able to like leave our homes. So what are we all going to do? Because this is our last coffee chat of 2020.
Right?
Can you imagine? Soon we'll be able to go out in the world.
Okay, so if they let us go out in the world, I am voting that we all meet up at a conference and we get to freaking hang out for real.
I don't think we're going to be released as early as I hope we are.
No, I think we'll released at some point in 2021. Like, I'll take anything.
California,
some hope.
I think California is in lockdown till March. Yeah, that's fine. You guys, everybody on this chat gets to hang out every Wednesday. So at least on one of our channels.
Well, at least the next 8 to 12 months we'll be here. I'm sure still in some kind of quarantine.
We'll be here. Yes, and from some of the little teasers I have gotten from Miss Chris, there might be another reading, another thing we could be hanging out to do.
What? Yeah, you really want to stick around. Trust me. When we finalize Bridgerton, you don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, Chris has just been kind of like dropping some stuff
anywhere. You guys are gonna be going bunkers when we finish Bridgerton. We've got to.
No, she's hiding a secret. and I'm dying to know what this friggin' secret is. Chris,
but I'm
what
telling.
is it?
I'm the worst secret keeper ever. So
we're not telling Alicia. Alicia does not know the secret.
This one's gonna drop jaws for real. It's gonna drop jaws. But I'm finishing up some things. I'm getting some things tidied up, and hopefully by Saturday I will be able to make an announcement on my channel at 8:30.
So you guys, there's a big secret. We don't know what this secret is. There's a big secret.
Right? We did the Bridgertons. But this next one is gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be saucy.
Chrissy said she's not leaving.
Oh,
yeah.
You'll be excited because I don't know what the secret is, but I'm already excited. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
Listen,
I'm here for it.
I'm just gonna say this. If you like, should I say it?
I don't know, girl. Like, I don't know. I'm dying to know this freaking secret, but like, I don't know. Do you want to know it? Do you not want to know it? Like,
I'm a dangle it in front of you guys, like.
I know. I'm dying. Okay, so yeah. So she's got a secret. It's gonna be good, guys. See, and this is YouTuber. It's like once everybody knows, everybody knows.
Yeah, what's out there?
I'll give you this. How do I do this? Let me see.
Can anybody guess this secret?
Listen.
Listen.
It's a hint, but it's not a hint, but it's a hint. Okay. Listen. So yesterday, Carrie, you was in a live, right?
Yeah,
on which channel? Okay.
Free.
All right, so I'm gonna fish for some. So I remember when you said that there are villains in every book, right? There's always some kind of bad person, and she said no. There's always a villain.
Okay, does anybody have any freaking guesses?
I'm frozen.
No, you're good. I can still hear you. Does anybody have any guesses to what the secret is? Because I'm dying here. I'm dying. I need someone throw me a lifeline. Can we get like a? Can I phone a
lifeline?
I'd like to phone a friend, please.
They said that's not a hint.
That's not a hint.
She said that's it's a hint. When I tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's why she's." Yes, you'll get it. You'll get it. And
so
I know I'm right.
Now you guys know on Saturday there's going to be a huge secret that we're all going to find out together. And
Michi reads fiction, thinks she might know.
Ooh.
Well, at 8 o'clock we're going to be on Jessica's channel talk about the book.
Listen, right? I'm a bad liar, so I can't Michi. If you say it, I see it. I don't want to make a facial expression, and you guys are gonna be like, oh, "That's it, Christina gave us." So I'm not even looking. So if you guys see Michi drop anything, don't.
Do you want her to
look.
say her guess? She's asking if we want her to say her guess.
No, don't say it because then I'm not gonna be able to hide it if you guess right.
So. With that being said, now we know there's a huge secret that's going to be announced on Saturday at 8:30 on Chris's channel when we review the Bridgerton show. So if you guys have seen that show, we are reviewing everything from the show, from like the 1st to the 8th. We're talking about everything. It's going to be on her channel right after we review the book on Jess's channel. So if you guys haven't read the book, it's kind of like, it's nice that they're a little bit separate. So if you want to just come for
let's tell them why we're doing it that way.
But I'm right here. I'm on the
Jess is a teacher.
Our girl Jess.
So
yes,
Jess is a teacher. So we need to keep her page and respect it because it has to be like PG-13 because she has a lot of her students that follow and watch. And a lot of these books have a lot of raunchy scenes and the questionable scenes. I'm not a teacher. So on my channel is gonna get dirty. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. I don't care what position it was, what popped out of where. We could talk about it. So that's what we'll be talking about. All the X-rated, triple X. All the different holes. We could talk about it.
Okay. All the holes. I love it. You know, that's how I love. I'm at the. Where am I? I'm in episode 7, so I'm almost done.
So
we can't talk about it, but I'm in almost 7, so I can do that. But I am happy that we can talk about all of the things that we have seen and witnessed.
Right.
And then,
Can we talk about one thing? I really want to just talk about one thing.
Okay, and then I'm going to show you the 2 shirts I bought.
Ass.
We are in this debate.
Did you hear?
Okay, we are either.
Girl, there was a butt cheek. There are butt cheeks on his butt. I like his butt.
He's got a nice rear end.
I think I like his butt. I think it is a perfect butt.
I liked his butt.
It's little.
It's tiny. It's a tiny
I
butt.
got small hands. I'm okay with it.
It's not that flat, Chris. It's not that flat.
Yeah, so you have to tell us.
I'm sorry, Anthony's ass was a lot flatter than Simon's.
Well,
you know, I wasn't looking at Anthony's ass, but you know whose ass I would like to see? Will.
Yeah.
Will, you know, the boxer.
Right. You know me names Chris over my head. Like I had to think about it for a minute.
I was going for. I like Will.
It.
See,
there we go. I like it.
Who got a bubble butt?
Simon.
Oh yeah.
I think it's funny.
Okay, so that's
I do not think that is
Will Bree, right? Hello. When I saw Will, I was like, "Ooh, what Bridgerton did he do that with?"
Okay,
I was trying to remember if there was a book with one of the sisters with a Will. You know, I was hoping that we were going to get more Will. We still got Will. We've got Will, but you know, I wanted to see Will but no, we didn't see him.
And I wanted to show you guys because I haven't opened them yet, but I wanted to show you guys first what I bought. And I'm literally just opening it right now. Oh God. Here we go. Can you guys see it?
Oh, that's sweet. Eloise. That's cute.
Yep. I'll be wearing that on Saturday. I just wanted to show you guys. If you guys don't know, I have 2 daughters. Both one is named Penelope and the other one's named Eloise. What are the odds that I would walk into a series and they're best friends and their shirts made after them? So wait, say it again.
Oliver.
And your son,
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yep. Oliver. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I was just like, I bought 2. It's kind of lame. I just kept buying them. It was really bad. Like, someone has to take my credit card away from me.
Oh, I like that one. That's so
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like the color.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, I was like, I need a Penelope forever. And I'm like, if you make it, I'll buy it. So, yeah.
That is cute. Did you see that Julia Quinn reposted the Lit Wallflowers girls sitting there as Penelope and Eloise?
Oh my gosh, I love those girls.
Are they here?
So cute. They're sitting there
for the ornament that they put.
Yes, their ornament is adorable. I thought they were so cute, and it says on the back like "Made in Hawaii." I'm like,
right?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
The Postal Service is holding mine hostage.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't gotten it. It's I'm telling you, the postal system here is just, it's the one main station that everything goes to is so corrupt, and it pisses me off because nobody is ever held accountable. They've done news stories on it. I mean, they have packages just like chilling in the corner. And I'm like, really?
Like, can I come get my mail?
And I would drive to go get my mail. Trust me.
Yeah. So we can post a link, right, Carrie? You can put a link to their little Zazzle store in the comments.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wait, this is for
the cutest stuff, like the little wallflowers.
The little wallflowers, absolutely.
They're here. Okay, so
yeah. See,
I wanted to thank you guys for the ornaments. They're beautiful.
Those ornaments were bomb-tacular. I'm not gonna lie.
Who wrote on the envelope and wrote on the paper that you guys sent? Who did that? Because one of you guys has the most beautiful handwriting I have ever seen.
It is.
That's what I want to know. Whose handwriting
the
was
most
that?
beautiful handwriting I've ever seen.
Right? Did you guys see how nice the handwriting was?
Oh, thank
It was
you.
like perfect. It looked like it was printed.
Yeah, but like
Tony,
Tony's so
God.
creative.
Tony got the bomb handwriting.
So creative. She's the one I think who makes all the Zazzle stuff. Like she is. I mean, not that Wendy's not, but Tony is like so creative. Like I could not come up with half the stuff that she does. I just think, and they also probably
Sarah
need to be
too.
like
Sarah's like
Sarah
super
Verity. Yeah.
creative. Did you see the cake that Sarah had made with Colin's slice and then everybody else's slice? How cool was that? Right?
That was awesome. I was like,
She got
that
some
was so
creative
good.
followers. That's for dang sure. I mean, that
Did she do like a
picture though.
crossword puzzle or something, like a bingo, like everything's Bridgerton. Like
she
so,
did.
like
Yeah, I know. I
Hey.
feel like she's like a Bridgerton super. They're both Bridgerton super fans, and here I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still an episode.
I love it.
I gotta
love
get
it.
I'm like, I just want to see
Wendy's
Simon
not.
some
No,
more.
it's everybody. Funny.
So 8:30, we're gonna talk about Bridgerton because I still haven't finished it. So
Right. Girl,
blame
get on
on
it.
me.
Then you also have to read the book too.
I don't have to read the book and watch this show.
Oh, no, what Alicia's doing this week. What are you guys up to this week?
I'm going to finish that book by tomorrow. My goal was always to be done with Bridgerton at the end of 2020. So I will be finished with this book by tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, me
You've got
too.
27
I'll be done too.
hours. You can do it. 26 hours. Yes.
I
I'm going to read it. Yeah. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I'm going to start it.
Oh, there's Sarah. She's
It's
her.
tonight. Oh.
Hey,
I
girl.
was talking about how creative you were with the cake that you made and Colin's slice and everyone else's slice and your little bingo game that you made. Like so creative.
Super duper cute. What are you guys reading anything but Bridgerton, or are you guys reading anything else this week?
Yeah. Yeah.
What-
Obviously,
what-
since I'm not
well,
reading that.
Put it down there. What are you guys reading?
All the novellas. Charles has been recommending some really good novellas.
Madison Faye.
Okay.
Yay!
15 inches. Alicia, did you read it?
I did.
Wait,
Downloaded
what are we
it.
talking
The
about?
Faye, what's her name? Madison Faye,
15
right?
inches.
I was
Yes.
like, damn.
Like, her stuff is like that though. Like
impalement. That's impalement.
I'm
That's
telling
not
you
even
that
like
yoga
that's
studio was like. Let me go to that yoga studio.
Yoga studio. I thought it was so interesting because it's like
I'm like Neverland Pixie. What is going on here? I'm sorry. What? Yeah, I'm like that too. What's going on here, people? Like,
Bree hears everything with sex, and Bree's like, "What?" Because she
has
is like the erotica guru.
Yeah, if you go to Madison
I don't even
Faye's
know what the book
website
is.
and sign up for her newsletter, she's going to give you 2 free books. And one of those books is called 15 Inches because apparently she was on Kindle Unlimited, but she's not on there currently. So just sign up for her newsletter.
We're
I
making a
love
little.
her on Kindle Unlimited. Like I read like her whole Sugar County thing. Like I read a ton of her stuff on Kindle Unlimited. So I don't know like why they kicked her off. Like if anyone knows, I would love to know because I do love all her books. So you can buy them through her website for, you know, $2.99, $3.99 or whatever each. But I liked them on Kindle. So on Kindle Unlimited, because you're already paying $9 a month for it or $10 a month. But her 2 free ones, I have not read the second one about when it's sold out or something.
Yeah, I haven't read it either.
15 inches. I was like, oh, I got to read that. Like,
And so I had to take a break after I read 15 Inches because I was like, wait a minute.
It probably was painful.
The other one is cold outside.
Yes, I haven't read that
It
one
was
yet.
that
I haven't.
I know what Bree said.
Like,
Bree, that's what I said. That's impalement. That's not sex. You're
Yeah.
getting impaled.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
not
that it was
body
necessarily.
piercing.
Yeah.
Like, that's big time gun.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You're like
Oh my
impregnating
God.
my great grandma. Like you're going all the way back.
All the way back. All the way back. Yeah. It wasn't necessarily like dirty. It was just that he was like huge. Like
the visuals though that I was getting in my mind was a really good time.
Yeah.
I'm 15 inches, I'm sure.
I was like,
I actually like took out like a ruler because I was like, I gotta see how this fits.
Like this is like what? This is like 12. This is
like
like
12
right?
inches. No,
hold
I'm
it
inches.
like to your abdomen.
No.
Hold
So we're
it up there and see.
like a ruler. I mean, don't put it in. Don't put it in. We are not telling you to put a ruler inside your body. We are telling
Outside.
Oh my gosh. Total disclaimer. Oh
I
gosh.
don't want you to go to the emergency room and then come back and tell me you were in the ER because I said don't put the ruler inside. Hold it up on the outside.
Amanda said you can keep that. She said you can keep it.
Yep, right here, 15 inches. You can keep it. Okay, so what are you reading, Chris? What else are you reading? Did you hear me, girl?
I'm scared, right? It does sound painful.
I think Carrie's getting uncomfortable with this conversation.
I know, Carrie said we gotta move on.
I'm a little scared. Which way are we going
This
with
is
this?
not books and Chris. This is Chit Chat with Carrie.
Too much. I'm scared. I am too. I'm a little scared.
I'm down to try anything once.
Yeah.
I don't know
Carrie
if I
would
want to
be
try that.
crawled up to the door like crying. Shaking.
She'll be like,
you go deal with yourself.
You take care of that with yourself. She would give him one of those things. What's the sleeve?
Oh gosh. Okay, moving on. Chris, what is you?
The turtleneck thing?
We are literally going off topic here, guys. You're literally diverted.
Okay. Let's get back to PG-13 because Carrie's gonna die.
Carrie's gonna die. Carrie's gonna die.
Or like X is where I stop. I draw the line at X.
Aren't we like the best? We're like the best, like I can't even say duo or trio, quadruple because we've got like this girl over here is like super rated PG-13. This one right here is rated R. And I'm like triple rated X. And this one right here is like a little bit of everything.
I gotta take it all. Yeah. No.
You get a little bit of everything on this group people. I'm gonna say gruesome, but that sounds like a word. Right. I'm not even. Yeah, right. Like, help me out with word, guys. My words are.
We've like made Carrie lose her.
I'm a little. So, anyways, Chris, what are you reading though, girl?
Oh, I'm reading everything. I got so many damn. All right, hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. This is what I got going on. Hold on. Let's see here.
Alicia, what do you got going on too?
I downloaded that Anna Zare's The Twist Me on Charles's recommendation because Charles is up into the dirty that I'm in. So I just downloaded that. I finished this today. This Earl of Mine. This one. I finished this one today, and then I'm gonna go into the Anna Zare, I think, or I have to finish this Pam Godwin. Like I'm determined to finish this Tale of Sins, like the Pam Godwin, the cowboy series, because I love a cowboy series, even though Christina does not. I'm going to finish the cowboy series in the next 3 days. I have to, because I've read the first 2, and the third one is just mocking me, and I want to read it. I just have not done it yet. So I'm going to do all of that, and then I'm going to parent, and then at some point I have to do something for my husband's birthday because that happens.
Don't sound so excited.
It's he seems like it's such a big deal. He's like, oh, I'm 42. I'm like, so what? What do you want? He's like, I actually like a cake. And I'm like, well, go buy one. It's just not going well. This quarantine this pandemic is not going well for my marriage. I was like,
I'm reading Layla.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, Layla, okay. Oh, but I thought Harriet.
Layla. From Blood and Ashes. I have that one going too. Huh?
Oh, the Milla Vane one?
What'd you say?
The Milla Vane
I have that one going.
Okay.
Yeah. I just got this book. I was supposed to get it before Christmas, but it came late. So it's by Jess Michaels, Mismatched Under the Mistletoe.
Oh.
What'd you say?
That sounds holiday-y.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's supposed to be like really erotic. I don't know. Has anybody read any of her books? No?
No.
That's good.
I found her on Goodreads. She had like really good reviews in it. She's all like historical romance and really, really dirty. So I was like, I'll give it a try. And I have obviously the last book 8 from the Bridgerton, and I have The Hating Game. I probably have like another 25% to go.
I
have so many books going right now. It's not even funny. I'm sure I have like 2 or 3 more on my nightstand, but I can't think about them right now. But yeah, I have a couple.
Yeah, The Hating Game was really good.
Oh,
I like
it. Harriet, because you be dropping too many spoilers for me, girl. I thought you had finished it. No, I haven't finished it. I have 4 kids. I work full time, but it's really like a job and a half. And I'm reading like 10 books. So no, I haven't finished it. I start a lot of books.
Don't feel bad, Chris. I just finished Sight, and I started that book, no lie, 2 years ago.
What book?
Wow.
You like it?
Sight.
I have it too.
It's fun.
I love
right?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, never even heard of it.
It's not bad. It wasn't a bad book, but I got halfway through, put it down, and it's never taken me 2 years to finish a book, and I finally finished it this week.
I feel like I have a confession to make, and this is like complete confessional.
Beverly Jenkins book.
Ooh.
I
have
Rebel.
Rebel.
Beverly Jenkins books.
Yes.
I got Rebel. I got Jewel. I got Tempest. I got Forbidden, and I got Winds of the Storm.
I'm listening to Winds of the Storm on audio right now.
How is it?
Good.
Good.
I'm still in the very beginning, so.
I had to write thrift books because I bought all of these on thrift books, and 2 of them came like, you know, the books are really old and they're literally like cracking, like crumbling apart. The back cover was like literally crumbling, and it wasn't even yellow; it was like orange on the inside. Like, and it said acceptable. That's not acceptable to me.
Yeah.
If the book is falling apart,
what was your?
That's not acceptable. No.
Girl, what was your confession?
So my confession is to Natasha, and I just saw this from Tori too. I'm actually starting A Heart of Blood and Ash next week or this weekend. So Tori, if you want to read it with me, let me know because yeah, the Melvane one, The Heart of Blood and Ashes.
Yes, I started it.
Yes, I have it.
You weren't working. You said you were like halfway through it. You hadn't finished it, or I didn't want you to know if you'd want to go back to it. But yes, I'm going to start it this weekend.
I'm like halfway through the first chapter, but I'm not halfway through the book.
Okay, well, I'm starting it this weekend. I can set up an IG chat if anyone wants to like chat about apparently and I promise I will read it, Tori. I promise I will actually read it this time. Not
I can make any promises.
There's like
I feel like my internet is crap right now. I'm sorry, guys.
There's a bloody hand job in it. Of course I'm going to read that. I could not get into The Invisible Life of Addie LaRoe to save my life. But so my confession
I got one, guys. I want to read that so bad.
I want to read
Invisible Life of Addie LaRoe. I'll send it to you. I can't read it. It's killing me.
I'll take it. I will. Done.
You can own it. I cannot get into it. But Natasha,
yes,
I deeply apologize.
What'd you do?
I feel like I need to like say 7 Hail Marys and confess to you. I could not finish Anxious People.
Really? And it looks so good.
Like
there's not any hardcore. There's no sex in it. I mean, it's just.
I really, really tried. Like, I feel like I need to be in a confessional and you need to like anoint me with some oil. And like, I feel really bad because I know you loved it. I know you did. Like, I know you loved it and I feel so bad.
It was good. I didn't give it a 5-star. It was a 4-star, but it was good. And it was more, to me, it was a different read. With his books, you either love them or hate them.
Right.
I didn't hate it. I just was bored. I was like, oh, now there's a bunny? Why is there a bunny man in his underwear? Like, I don't understand. And I just didn't have the, like, I think the bandwidth to like get it at that point. And I was listening to it on audio. So I was just kind of like, okay, I was like, I'm going to move on from you. And like, I actually got the book from the library and then didn't read it while I had it. And then I got it on audio and scribed and still couldn't do it. So I was like, you know what? I've given you 2 tries. You're done.
It's okay. I forgive you. And to answer Sarah's question, yes, but I'm having a hard time finding a scary book. So if anybody knows of any, I want something that is going to keep me up at night and have me looking in the closets. I don't scare easy, but I want something to scare the wits off me. And please don't recommend Stephen King because he is not scary.
Sarah,
would you like to?
Thank you.
He's not scary. Dean Koontz is just weird.
I don't read them. I can't.
Boring.
I feel like life is too fucking scary as it is.
A bunch of words to make the book 5,000 pages. At the end, and you were like, what the fuck happened? And why am I still not scared? The whole time you're waiting to get scared. Like, I'm still waiting. Okay, it's gonna get good. I'm gonna get scared, right? His books suck. I spent so much money buying all these Stephen King because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get into Stephen King. I'm gonna get some scary shit. It's gonna be great. And then I read The Shining, and I'm like, this shit fucking sucked.
It's not my deal. My husband likes the movie.
Did anybody read The Shining?
I totally
like a long time ago.
Chris, I totally told Bree's husband that you love Stephen King. I'm like, I missed on that one totally.
I heard but listen, I have a collection.
You already loved him because I saw you do a book review on him.
I did a book review about how much I didn't like the book.
Okay, so that was a fail on me. Sorry, Bree. So no, Chris is not like Stephen King. But for Sarah, I am PG-13. And no, I don't like horror. Like, I literally run and hide. Like, I'll run and hide. Like, the littlest thing scares me. So no, I take a hard pass on horror.
I'm gonna
know a horror book, like something that's really gonna like scare the shit out of me. Like The Exorcist, that would probably scare me, maybe, because that's like, I don't know, my culture, that could be like real life shit. Like, you know, the devil and that stuff is scary to me.
But that scared me when I was a kid.
Sarah,
yeah,
that scared me as an adult.
No,
what scares me now is like serial killers, like real life, like serial killers, like people who put bodies in prison.
I don't know.
That's cannibalism, like eating people. That's
demons, you know. Yeah, like eating people eating people, like that.
Remember the book I told you about with the vagina?
You guys,
why
do you think I read romance? I don't want to read like something that scares the crap out of me. I'm literally like a romance channel. Like, I want an HEA every time.
Okay, but if you want something horror, Natasha, if you have anything horror, Natasha wants to read something, and I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Pet Sematary scared me. Pet Sematary and The Shining scared me when I was a child because I watched the movies. But as an adult, I really just find his books offensive. I mean, I think my favorite book of Stephen King is probably The Green Mile.
Oh, that's a cute one. But I like Tom Hanks. I never read the book. I like Tom Hanks.
This story is a great story. I mean, the story is a great for the movie. I haven't read the book, but the movie was a great movie.
No.
Right.
Yes, I love psychological horror. I love just something that's got to get in my head and just make me want to watch cartoons when I'm done reading the book.
So I read The Silent Patient, didn't like it. I read The Whisper Man.
That I didn't.
The Whisper
all right.
Man was it had a little twist that I wasn't expecting. That was good.
Have you guys ever watched a movie and felt like I need to go read this book like right now? Has that ever happened to you guys?
No.
I don't watch any movies. I haven't been to the movies in a year, and I'm not watching.
I'd rather read the book first and not watch the movie.
Yeah, I read the book
I'm not
first.
watching any movies lately.
Because if I watch the movie, I'm not wasting my time reading the book because I know the book would have been better than the movie had I read the book first. But if I watch the movie, and I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm bad at movies. I fall asleep.
Well, and it's like for me, I'm like, once I know the plot, it's like you kind of like know what's going to happen at the end, so it loses its luster. But some people really like to watch the movie first, go back, and then
I like to read the book first.
Like I have Call Me by Your Name. You know that book, Call Me by Your Name, that was like super popular about the two boys that fall in love, and it's a movie too. It turned into like a movie.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, and I won't watch the movie, and I know it's a great, but I won't watch it because I want to read the book first.
Right. And see, I agree with Sarah though. Like with Lord of the Rings, like I watched the movie and I'm freaking confused. I'll have to eventually go back and read the books because they left a lot of stuff out of that. Like they literally, like that movie was just like like a quarter maybe of the books. So
like, you know what killed me? Like Outlander, right? I have all the books, right?
Right.
I watched the whole show. And when they got to the United States, it fucking sucked. Once they got here and they did the whole colonial thing, it went down the drain for me. So now I have the books. I want to read them because I know they're good.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get to the point when they come to the United States and it sucks. Because then I read all these, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it to continue to be great. So the fact that I watched the show kind of like dated it for me, you know?
Yeah. I still have not read Outlander because
I haven't read Outlander either.
Like it's that tiny.
It's a big book.
I got the bigger size.
Right.
Like I'm gonna have to order this in large print or some. I actually have the second book in large print because I was like, I can't read this. This is like
I got the larger one.
blind.
That one is way too tiny.
It's too tiny. I can't.
Right.
So I really need to.
Who likes Game of Thrones? I love Game of Thrones, but you will never catch me reading one of those damn
I ain't
books.
reading that book. Nope.
No,
I still haven't seen
I'm
the show.
sorry. You lost me at season. What was it? Season 3, where he like they aroused him and then they cut off his, and then I was out. I was out of there. I was out. Like, no, as soon as you arouse the guy and you castrate him, I am out. I'm out like 5,000.
I'm all in it because I want to see that thing drop to the floor like, oh shit.
I don't think they showed that. I don't think they showed it.
Nope.
Did they drop something on the floor? I don't know. I kind of have that.
Like a hot dog.
But I just saw a little hot dog go.
No.
Dude, I'm gonna go find that scene and like watch it in slow motion now to see what happens. I like Game of Thrones, but I'm not reading.
What was his name? What was the guy's name?
It's the redhead. That's all I know.
Yeah, what's his name?
He's from the Iron Island. He was from like the Iron Islands. The guy who got his leader.
The last one of his bloodline, whatever. Like
himself at the end. Remember when his sister was on the boat?
Yes.
And he like left her ass. It was fucked up.
Oh, there we go. Theon,
that's it.
Theon,
right.
Simone read that. Yes.
Thank you. I know we need to do like next book chat. We need to do like a 20 questions and see if people, because they're good. They will know the questions. Like I'm like over my head.
Young Greyjoy. Yeah,
that's it.
Brienne of Tar, loved her.
Yeah,
loved.
Oh, she was badass. Yeah.
You know he's expecting a baby now. I think with his wife, the girl, the redhead.
Oh yeah. Kit Harrigan and yes, his wife, whatever her name was. She was the White Walker. She was the white. Yeah, she was in the coldness.
Yeah.
Whatever she was. Yes.
Oh, I like that show. That show was so good.
It was so good. I liked it. I also like Sons of Anarchy though, and Sons of Anarchy is like some dark SHIT too.
I never got into Sons of Anarchy.
By the way,
I love that. I watched that on a dare. My sister was like, "I dare you to watch the first 2 episodes and not continue." And before I knew it, I binged the entire series. I was hooked. And then at the end, I was pissed when they killed Jax like that.
Oh yeah, that was a bad way to go. That was not. Yeah.
Well, I hope if anybody wanted to watch that was a huge spoiler, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So, just to let you guys know, I joined the real world, you guys, because I ended up getting Netflix, right? I got Netflix.
You still have to watch it. Trust me, that show is worth watching from the beginning because there's so much in the middle. There's so much.
It's so good. And his wife.
Stop.
Oh yeah,
stop.
I need to watch that.
The last Sarah, you're my girl.
I need to watch that.
That's all I gotta say. Yes, the sex.
Is that on Netflix, right? Okay.
Yes,
so, Carrie. You and I need to watch this.
You know I haven't watched it. I'm literally joined the land of legends.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen it either.
All right,
it's so good.
That's it.
Yeah, but just to let you guys know, since I joined the land of the living, because I finally got Netflix, And I finally am starting to watch The Witcher. And I'm on the last 2 episodes. And I'm going to let you know, Henry, what is it, Cavill? Can come save me effing anytime. Like that guy can just, that him and Simon.
Effing anytime. That's what she's gonna say. It's like anytime.
I love you, Harry.
Oh girl, you know I'm taking notes, Harriet. Of course I'm taking notes. I got my notes going right.
Heck yeah. See, Tony knows. She knows like me and Witcher is awesome. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Everybody is like The Witcher. Like, I'm sorry. Does anybody know when the next season's coming out? Because I know that it got pushed back because of COVID. So anybody has that info, I'm going to get to I'm waiting on the last 2 episodes just because, I'm nervous.
Vikings, you have to watch the Vikings show on the History Channel. If you like The Last Kingdom, Vikings is going to blow your minds. And my husband was
watch Dairy Girl.
Both watch it. It was so good. So good.
I like Dairy Girl.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
That one's hot. He's hot in the Vikings.
So fucking hot.
Tori, I haven't started yet, girl. Sorry. Like literally I still have 2 more episodes of Witcher, but I'm like switching off. I feel like watching a little bit of TV and mixing it with my books is giving me kind of like a nice reprieve. I haven't had that before, so it's not giving me that hangover that I normally get sometimes after. So I
have an unpopular opinion for those that do like Vikings. Who thinks Loki's hot? I think Loki can get it.
Wait,
I'm trying to.
Loki's in the.
Oh no, he's like the creepy skinny guy, right? Like
I don't know. There's something about him that's just like, ooh. I don't know. I like it.
No, he's not hot in any way. Like Loki.
No, psycho, but yes, I like him.
I mean, he's psycho, but
yeah, I like it. I don't know. I like Loki. Loki was good. I like Loki.
Okay, so I just wanted to like get to the end of this, and maybe we could kick off like the ending by all of us giving a recommendation of a book that you liked and what you would recommend to some of these wonderful, awesome people out here. Do you have any book recommendations to sail away with?
To sail away with?
I've got one off the top of my head. What you girls think? Yeah. Okay, so
my head is
have
blank.
You guys ever read Kay Bromberg? I think that's how you say her last name, Kay Bromberg. The Hard to Handle and Hard to Hold. It's the Play Hard series. It's about 4 sisters who are agents, like sports agents, and they go after these athletes, and it's so freaking good. If you guys had ever read anything by Kay Bromberg, this is my first time reading her. And I absolutely love them. They are so good. If you guys like sports romances, but yeah, they're about 4 women sports agents. So, and they're sisters and they're in a company. So I could give you more details, but I figured that would be like, go check it out if you're interested in sports contemporary romances.
Ooh, if you like sports romances, I like Amelia Finn, Emilia Finn, Finn. If you're looking for sports romances, hers is all MMA hot guys who are going to beat the crap out of each other and then have like hot, dirty sex. So I don't know if Carrie's is having that kind of dirtiness, but the one that I was like dirty. It's like the Rollin' On series from Amelia Finn. If you want sports, like dirty sports.
I love sports romances. Sports romances are great.
Yeah, you would like this one then. I mean, it's boxing. I mean, and like it's not super dirty, or MMA fighting. It's not super dirty. It's like there's no anal. So you go on a scale of like 1 to Carrie. It's like in the middle. It's okay. There's only one.
Oh, it's Alicia. You started off real good there, babe, and then you just lost. It went down real fast. I'm not a person for like pegging or anything like that. If you like, I don't even know what that is sometimes. I'm like, it's way over my head.
Only 2 people in Carrie's And Carrie is like, there's no menage, there's no thrupples. It's
I'm sorry. I like an A and a B. Why is there C? Like see your way out of there. I got A and B.
You gotta spike the Kool-Aid once in a while.
Yeah, you
Oh my gosh. I swear, you guys who are out there, they're trying to see how red I can get. Look at me. I don't think I can get any redder. Like literally, I'm redder than my lips. Like, or more purple. I'm turning purple at this point.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris. What do you got?
I just looked at my Goodreads. I'm gonna see Brittany C. Cherry, the Angie Reeves. If you're in the mood for like something like this, like a beautiful love story, but that's gonna make you cry. For me, any book that makes me cry is like an amazing book, and this was definitely a 5-star, like hardcore 5-star book. Is The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Cherry. That's my rec.
See, I just don't want to cry. Like I don't want like my emotion. I don't want to use my emotion words on like in the crying. No.
But she just writes so beautifully.
Oh, I like that, Sarah. That's my next T-shirt. I'm gonna.
No, but that's just
no. Oh, that is cute. That's a good one. Suddenly You. Have you read that, Carrie, by Lisa Kleypas? Suddenly You.
I haven't yet, and that's going to be on the list. That's on the list for next year. That is definitely. It's so hard because I've got a huge TBR. So when I say it makes it to the top of the TBR, that's a good thing because it's probably going to happen this year.
I like Lisa Kleypas a lot. Like, and Suddenly You is good. I think they're good. Oh, Kimberly. I know. Kimberly, I think Kimberly's scared because I recommended some cowboy romances to her. Like, privately, I was like, you could read this cowboy romance. And then she was like,
cowboy romance book.
I love the cowboy romance. Oh, my God. Love it. You got to tie me up and then, yes, ride that pony. Yes. Yes.
You gotta get me. You gotta get me. I just can't.
Natasha is all about the flower, and I'm like, you gotta ride that pony. I'm the genuine bride of the pony, and Natasha's giving people flowers. So
no, but Natasha was doing that for me.
I read a book about that one.
She was like, "Oh, to pop your flower, to give your flower." She's doing that for me because she was worried for me. Like,
yeah, trust me, I haven't seen my flower in I don't know how long. That flower is.
Wilson?
Oh no.
That flower was plucked many eons ago. I'm trying to ease Carrie into the light.
What's your recommendation, Natasha? Man, these girls, they're gonna give me a run for my money.
So a few months ago, I did a readathon with a couple of girls, and it was a new to me author. But after I read these 2 books, it's a duology. I've been stalking her page for the next one to come out. The author's name is Lucia. I'm gonna butcher this. Omonobi, and it's Winds of Fate and Hands of Fate. Now, I will give you a heads up. The beginning of this book, there are some consent things, okay, in the first chapter. But once you get past that, this world and this life that is built, it was so intriguing to me. And the couple is Leah and Andrew, and I need more of Leah and Andrew. And this author, I just need her to sit down and lock herself in a room and write. I have to have the next one.
Can you spell it? Natasha, can you spell
girl,
it?
just DM me that. Just DM me.
Yeah, DM it and then so we can see.
Yeah, and I could post all these guys on the description. Give me till tomorrow though.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I will post all the recommendations, and I'm trying.
Can I give another one?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And then I got a trigger for mine too. But go ahead, you go first, girl.
All right. So no, this book I read, it was an arc, and I loved it from the beginning to the end. And I was a little like skeptical, but it has a beautiful cover, and the author's name is Charlene Namdari, and the book is called For Richer or Poorer.
Okay.
This is the cover. You see it? It's a beautiful cover.
So
she's like of Indian descent,
then do it again.
American Indian descent. Can you see it?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
Ooh.
Such a good book. So for richer, for poorer.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then just to let you guys know too, for the four sisters, the first book has loss of a loved one for the trigger and a person with I wouldn't say disability. Yeah, a disability. So just to let you know for the triggers for that. I mean, it's not, I mean, yeah, you do cry a little. So for the first one, but it was an awesome book. So yeah, I don't know if I'm selling it or if I'm unselling it at this point, but they're really good. They're 5-star reads for sure. But okay, so any reminders? Reminder number 1 for Saturday, if you're part of the Bridgerton readathon Saturday, the first part is on Jessica's channel from Peace Love Books. We are talking about book 8. It's book 8 in the series. Then we are transferring over to Chris's channel down there.
And we still have that one special giveaway, right? For week
We
8.
do, yeah.
Yes,
We
do.
we have a couple books left.
You guys, one of the giveaways is for a book that I would give something really important to. Like, I would love this freaking book. This book is like so awesome. I can't even tell you how awesome this book is. I want it so bad. So yeah, if you want to come for the giveaway for that, we're going to do that on Justice's channel, right? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we can do that, and then maybe in the Discord too. If we had, I think we have. Chris is going to tell us how many we have left. I don't know. I think we have 2 or 3 left. So.
Right. And then at 8:30-ish, we're gonna try to hit it around 8:30, if not 8:35. We're gonna hop on Chris's channel, and Chris, we're gonna talk about the show of Netflix for the Bridgerton. So if you have seen the show,
consent, race,
yep,
gay relationships in the show. We're gonna talk about sex and ass.
We're also going to talk about season 2, and we're going to also talk about Kate's character, and we're going to also talk about theories for possible things that might happen. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And DM us if you guys have any questions or anything you'd want to talk about, because we are up for discussion.
And stick around for the surprise reveal of this secret she's holding.
Yes, and I am so pumped.
We have another announcement, right, ladies, that we'll be doing on Saturday, and then my big surprise reveal. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what these announcements are, but I'm very excited for them. I am here for it. So anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so excited. You know what? Even though this year has been so depressing, this has been so amazing. And if I have to pick one positive thing throughout the year, one would be my kids. Second would be my husband. And the third would be you guys. So you guys are like right up there with me. So thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you, all of you.
Thank you guys.
We're trying to make you as red as your sweater.
You know what? I'm okay with that because if I'm sad all day or depressed all day, when I can come on here and be red, I'm okay with that. That's a good thing. Aww. So love all you guys, and we will see you guys Saturday.
Yes. I know we get sidetracked, but if you do want other book recommendations, you can DM us.
Yep.
Oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Be safe. Be safe.
Bye, guys.
Stay home. Wear a mask. Bye.
Yes.